Hello everybody and welcome to my mental health channel, Shona Speaks. And today I want to talk to you guys about change and why we shouldn't be afraid of change. And as somebody with anxiety, change terrifies me. In fact, most things terrify me. And if you didn't know, I used to be blonde. I mean white blonde. And today I finally went back to my natural hair color, and for me this was a really big change for me. I cannot tell you what a massive change this was for me. It took a long time to get here, and I really just wanted to share that journey with you today. So for years and years and years I have been dyeing and bleaching my hair, and it's never been its natural hair color since the day I put highlights on it when I was in secondary school. And I think I started dyeing my hair very early on. I think I was like 14 or something when I got my first highlights, just, you know, little T-bar highlights, the one we all start off with. And then gradually it built up and my hair was blonde, and then I started dyeing it when I was going through my emo phase and my scene kid phase. And, you know, I had every different hair color under the sun. Like, I really did. I tried everything. And I was willing to try everything, but I was never really willing to go back to my natural hair color at all. So the last kind of fashion color I had in my hair was pink, and then the pink faded out and I went blonde. And blonde was kind of my stepping stone towards finally accepting that I may go back to my natural hair color. And even though it was in the back of my mind for so long, I didn't want to do it. I was not ready, you know, I just wasn't ready. But slowly over the last few months, like, I feel like I've just kind of said, what the fuck am I so afraid of, you know? And this might sound really stupid because you're thinking, oh, it's just hair, it's just hair. But to me, my hair was like my identity. I kind of put a lot of my identity in my hair, and I think that can be kind of a dangerous thing to do, because you become to feel so vulnerable. You're like, what if people seen me as I really was? They wouldn't like me anymore. And you kind of get it in your head that people only like me for my hair, or people only like me for my quirky style, or, you know, whatever, your tattoos, or anything like about your physical appearance. You kind of feel like without those I'm nothing, and that's not true. And I think that you can kind of skew yourself in your head in that way, and I think I definitely did, because I don't regret whatsoever that I played around with colors and expressed myself, because that was very liberating for me as well. But I think going through those teenage years and into my 20s and going through my 20s doing it, I was finding myself. I was trying to be okay with who I am, if you know what I mean, and see who I was. And then I got more and more afraid of the more authentic me, the me that's just normal looking, you know what I mean? And that kind of became so taboo for me. I was like, ugh, brown hair is so boring. I don't want to be normal. I don't want to have natural hair. But, you know, as you get older, you really realize that it's not all about your appearance. It's about who you are as a person. And that might sound super corny, but that is a big lesson that I'm learning, is that I speak for me, not the attributes, you know, that I put on my body or that I change about myself. At the end of the day, underneath my hair color and makeup and clothes, I'm me, and that's really, you know, the person who's expressing all of this is me. Like, you know what I mean? These are just kind of decorations I put on the tree, if you will. And yeah, it's just been really interesting to think about that. I literally just got my hair dyed about 2 hours ago, I think, and I looked in the mirror and I didn't hate it, and that was really weird for me, because I've suffered so much with self-esteem and low self-esteem, and I do have low self-esteem, but I feel like this has been a massive step for me in the right direction of accepting who I am and my natural self, and just not letting my hair speak for me. You know what I mean? My hair isn't everything. Like, colourful hair doesn't make me a more interesting person as much as I might like to think that it does. You know, it's who I am and who I am as a person. And I feel like when you go through your 20s, you really learn that. It's something I've noticed, that the older I get, I feel like the more the wall comes down, you know what I mean? I think it's really essential that we experiment with our look and go through these like phases of understanding ourselves, because it's important. It's important to have those like phases that you go through where you're discovering what you like, and then you can kind of strip all that away and still be okay with who you are. And I don't know, this has been a massive journey for me, and it's been kind of a nice experience today to look in the mirror and just say, yeah, I don't hate what I see, you know? And that can be a very liberating thing when you have low self-esteem and are quite self-loathing like me, to look in the mirror and be like, yeah, I don't hate it and I'm okay with it and I'm still the same person, I just have a different hair color, you know what I mean? And my hair feels really healthy, like my hair feels good, I can't wait for my hair to start growing, and I just feel happy, you know, about it at the moment. And I thought I'd be terrified and like freaking out and crying, but like I'm embracing the change, and that's really what this video is about today, is embracing the change and, you know, kind of the journey towards self-acceptance that I'm experiencing right now. And that's why I'm making this channel, like, is I want to share that, because it's been a long time coming to sit down here and just talk about these kind of things, and some people won't get it, but I'm sure some people will. And to the people who get it, I appreciate you watching this video and understanding what I mean, because I don't know, I just feel really liberated today. And it's nice to sit down in front of the camera, and even just looking at myself in the viewfinder is so weird. But yeah, I just wanted to express that change is good and don't be afraid of change, because for so long I put this off and I put this off, and you know, I don't really know why. I was afraid to take that leap, and I didn't even think about it. I got up this morning, I had my breakfast, and I didn't even think about it. And when I got there, I just embraced the change, you know? And it was so nice to just sit there and be present. That is the thing, like I found that when you suffer with anxiety and like, you know, self-esteem issues and like depression and other sort of things like that, I think that one of the major things is either thinking too far into the past or thinking too far ahead into the future, and we forget the present. And sometimes it's important just to say, right now is the only now. It's the only time, you know, that's actually happening. I'm experiencing it. And sometimes instead of worrying about something, you just have to kind of go for it and, you know, take the wheel and just say, this is life, and life is about change, and you have to change or you'll just stay the same, you know? And making this channel has been a big deal for me, because it's very vulnerable for me to sit down on camera and like talk about these kind of things and share them with the world nonetheless. And it's nice because it's changed and it's different and it's new and it's fucking terrifying and it's exciting all at once. And I just feel like this is the start of a new journey, and I'm so excited for the new year to like make more videos like this and just have conversations with people and embrace the change, because change, it really is good. If you guys have any comments, or if you have any little tips for self-esteem or little thoughts you have in regards to self-esteem, please leave them down below. I'd love to hear them. I'm going to definitely make a lot more videos on self-esteem because, girl, I've had some experience and I'm still going through the journey of, you know, discovering who I am and everything like that. And I don't think we ever stop discovering who we are, but it's kind of nice to share our experiences with other people, because life is hard, you know, life is tough, change is tough. It might be good, but it's tough. And it can take a long time to get there, and I'm just so excited about this channel and posting videos. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave some comments down below. Let's get a conversation going. And yeah, stay happy, stay true to yourself, and be good to yourself. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye!